Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Ivan here, and in today's video I will let you know why I sold my Omega Aqua Terra Golf Edition, and of course I'll show you the Planet Ocean that I replaced it with. To be honest guys, both are great watches, but the Planet Ocean matches my personal preferences so much more than the Aqua Terra. So today's video is basically going to be about my initial impressions of this beautiful Omega Planet Ocean in white and orange that I got last week. Alright, so if you go through my videos, you see that one of my first reviews was of an Aqua Terra which I bought in April 2019. And initially guys, I was very excited about getting that watch. It was my first Omega, and while I liked it a lot, I didn't love it, so finally I ended up selling it last month. And all that for one single reason: the bracelet. It had no micro adjustments and the center links were high polished, but my main complaint was that it just didn't feel solid enough. And since I like my watches on bracelets and also to be able to feel their weight on the wrist, I felt quite disappointed. But don't get me wrong, the whole situation around that watch was completely my fault, as I didn't go to see it in person. I just called my AD during the COVID lockdown and purchased it straight away. Then after a couple of months I realized it just wasn't for me. I didn't connect with it, so as I said, I sold it. But hey guys, no regrets though, as I learned my lesson to never purchase an expensive watch unless I've tried it on first. By the way, if you've had a similar experience with a watch, please share it in the comments below, as I would really like to hear about it. Other than that, the Aqua Terra is a fantastic watch and most people that own it are very happy with it. In fact, they disagree completely with my opinion about the bracelet, but hey, everybody has its own preferences, right? Anyway, after a couple of visits to Rabat Valencia, who are an authorized dealer for Omega and many other luxury brands including Rolex and Vacheron Constantin, I was sold on the Planet Ocean. And I particularly fell in love with this orange bezel and white dial, as I really like how both colors work together. And most of the time the bezel actually looks red, which leads me to the question of the day: what is the color that you really like to see on watches? For me guys, it has to be red. I just love a splash of red on my watches, which is one of the main reasons why my Tudor Black Bay has been my favorite watch ever since I got it, although I have to admit that now it's starting to share its place in the collection with this one. And guys, this Omega is one of these watches that look 100 times better in person than on pictures and videos. That's my personal opinion of course, but I really recommend you go check it out, as chances are you'll be very pleasantly surprised. And you know, this particular reference is also the only non-chronograph Planet Ocean in the lineup with a fully loomed bezel insert. And the loom is just awesome. I'll definitely show you more of it and even compare it to some other watches in the full review, so stay tuned. The dial is also stunning, it's made of ceramic, and despite it being white, legibility is actually great thanks to the broad arrow hands, the big hour markers and the black mini track. Then I've seen a couple of reviewers saying that this Planet Ocean is the perfect summer watch, which can be true, but I also think that it can be much more than that, and I definitely see myself wearing it daily. That will never happen of course, as I have too many watches, but what I'm saying is that despite its bright colors, this Omega is very versatile and much more wearable and comfortable than you think. And yes, the case diameter is 43mm, it's also quite thick, but don't let the dimensions put you off. As you can see, it perfectly fits my 17cm or 6.7-inch wrist, and that's due to the short lug-to-lug distance. I mean, it won't fit under most shirt cuffs, but it's not obtrusive at all. I've already worn it with a suit at work, it looks great, it feels great guys, and it's really comfortable. The bracelet is also amazing, and you do get the clasp with micro adjustments on the go mechanism, which is fantastic to have. And before I end this review, I'll just mention the movement real quick. It has exactly the same caliber as the Aqua Terra I used to have, the 8900, which is META certified. It's dead accurate, anti-magnetic to Tesla and a half, and you can enjoy through the sapphire caseback. As you can see, I still have the sticker on, but I promise I'll remove it during the full review, so subscribe if you don't want to miss it out. And if there are any aspects of the watch you would like me to cover in the next video, leave me a comment or send me an email and I'll see what I can do. By the way guys, I've created an Instagram account for the channel where I'll be posting photos of the watches I review. You're welcome to check it out. So that's all for today guys. As always, thanks for watching, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.